3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph, what's up? And a happy Thursday, everybody. Thanks for being here with us. We appreciate you. Doing our thing from the American Shaman of PA Studios. Flower Fridays are here tomorrow and every Friday. Visit an American Shaman of PA store for a free Shaman Smoke hemp cigarette. No purchase necessary. Flower Fridays are here. American Shaman of PA stores. Check them out. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. Steph, you talked about it yesterday, how you're planning out your Christmas movie viewing.
Yep, always.
Are you watching at least one every day?
Oh, at least, yes.
Laughing like I'm stupid.
Well, it was also laughter of like, am I ashamed to admit this? It's literally all I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Poor family.
They hate me. No, they hate me.
Hierarchy of original movies. Okay, we're not talking about the stations that play movies that other studios made. We're like, who do you think is better? Do you think Hallmark or Lifetime?
I hate to pick and choose, but I'm gonna have to go with Hallmark.
Okay. That's not. I'm sure a lot of people would agree with you.
The Lifetime are more like mystery-ish, and Hallmark's more happy.
There. I don't know if you know this, but Lifetime was facing a huge problem while producing their 30 romantic Christmas movies.
Wait, 30 new ones?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you get actors to safely kiss during the pandemic?
Right.
The answer, according to Amy Winter, head of programming at Lifetime, was plexiglass.
Nuh-uh.
The actors kiss with a sheet of clear plexiglass between their lips. The camera films the scene from over the actor's shoulders, and the glass reflection can be removed in post. They like CGI out the plexiglass.
So there's like a big piece of glass in between them.
The camera films the scene, like I said, from over the actor's shoulders. They remove the plexiglass in post-production. That solution was used in Christmas Ever After, Lifetime's holiday movie starring Ali Stroker and Daniel DiTomaso. I don't know who was that. Anyway, that premieres December 6th.
Haha, yes it does.
And that was, something they had to do. So plexiglass. So know this. Almost every new Lifetime Christmas movie where the actors are kissing, they're doing it between a sheet of plexiglass.
No, I wonder how real that's going to end up looking. I'm very anxious to see.
Well, you're never going to see their lips touch.
Oh. So it's just going to be from like behind them every time.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if that's something that I would have noticed if you didn't tell me. Like, they're never showing it from a different angle,
Well, think about it. You've been watching this for years, so think about the movies you love, and pretty much, I'm sure every single movie you love involves some sort of romance and kissing. They don't really it's all pretty much PG kissing.
Right. It's very PG.
I've waited for you my whole life. I've waited for you my whole life.
Right.
Imagine meeting the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. How are you going to kiss them? Like this?
Sometimes they hold it for a little bit. It's like, but that's about as graphic as it gets.
Right. You're like, did I see some tongue? No, you didn't. It's Christmas. Christmas tongue? No, there's no such thing.
There's no tongue in Hallmark movies.
But yeah, there's definitely no tongue when you got plexiglass.
Right.
I thought you would find that interesting.
I can't wait to see how that looks.
Are you as interested in this as you are in the plexiglass kissing? Israeli scientists say they've made a breakthrough that could pave the way for smell-o-vision.
No way.
So as you're watching these Christmas movies, and they're in some sort of Christmas village that smells of pine needles and hot cocoa
and gingerbread cookies,
you could be immersed in the smell of a Lifetime movie.
That is so cool.
The team claims to have created a smell map that can recreate any odor based on its molecular structure. They believe that a range of just 200 molecules is enough to recreate almost any smell on Earth. This would be few enough to create a device that analyzes an odor, breaks it down, sends the data to a similar device, which combines those molecules into a particular scent. The device could be embedded in cell phones, computers, elsewhere. And then they could like just kind of like squirt it out during a
Out of
movie.
the TV?
Out of any. It could.
What?
You might even not need to buy a new TV. You might just need to like buy a box and hook that box up to your TV that could like kind of shoot out smells.
No freaking way. Are they okay? I'm picturing like ink cartridges. Like, are you gonna have to like restock? Like, oh, my gingerbread's out, and you gotta like get a new thing and stick it in.
You probably would. You're right about having the cartridge. I'm assuming that the molecules they use, they said there's 200 and they're so small that eventually they will run out. So you'll have to maybe replace those, but you wouldn't be replacing smells. You'd be replacing just the 200 molecules that make up the individual smells.
I'm so speechless right now. How is that even possible?
I know, right?
Wow, what a time to be alive.
Are you mad though that instead of like curing cancer, they're doing this, or is this important?
You know what? I was thinking that, like, is this really what they're focusing their time on? But I'd like to think that there's a lot of more people working on more important things, and this is just one group of people who wants to make a lot of money, and I'm sure they will. It's genius.
Smell-o-vision.
Wow.
It could be very cool in movie theaters. Think about that. Like you're watching the latest Tom Cruise action movie and a plane crashes and you smell the burning.
Wow, that would be cool.
It would be cool, except for like, what if the movie theater's on fire and you're like, wow, this movie's really intense with the smell-o-vision.
Right.
But probably some alarms would go off, I'm assuming. There will be people who are allergic to this. That's the way I think too, is like, is there smell-o-vision in this movie theater? Yeah, we have it. It's awesome. Not for me. I break out in hives. Let's go. Let's go. I think there are things that you want to smell, and then there's parts of movies where you don't want to smell.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Like horror movies when people are being murdered.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, like the way Field of Scream smells.
I was thinking about sex scenes.
Oh, yep, that's another one. Nobody needs to be smelling that. You don't need to be that immersed in the movie.
Yeah, do you think death and horror smells like Field of Screams? Because I think Field of Screams smells like a farm.
You know, I feel like in some of the houses that you walk through, where there's like corpses laying around, to me it smells like corpses. But maybe that I just get really involved. Maybe I just get really like immersed.
Have you ever
in the
smelled a
environment.
corpse?
You know what? No. so actually, I don't know.
So are you sure? Do you want to take back that statement, or are you pretty much assuming that that's how corpses smell, like wooden structures?
Like Field of Screams. But it's like this, like, I don't even know how to describe the smell, but to me it's like dead people. Like that's what it smells like. And I think that's what they're going for. I don't. You don't?
I don't at all. I do not at all.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
In some of the houses where there's
like a
certain
farm.
smells, but inside there's certain smells.
No, there's not.
Yes, huh?
No.
Yes, there are. I promise.
It smells like wood and farm.
No.
And gasoline from the chainsaws.
Well, true. But in some of the rooms, I swear there's like this like musty, that might be the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I almost guarantee you that's not how dead people smell.
But I think that's what they're trying to put across.
Maybe how old people smell, like mothballs.
I think it's the vibe they're going for, though, and they tricked me into it.
I don't know. Maybe they'll send us a message saying, yeah, no, it's an aerosol can. It says dead people. It's a new Febreze scent. And they just like, oh, you're right, Steph. Puff, you're 100% wrong.
I hope they do.
I'm sure they will. According to a survey conducted by Thomas Sanderson, it's a UK like interior design company. We have how often people on average clean their appliances.
Oh, is this gonna make us feel gross?
Yeah, it makes me feel terrible. Oven once every 18 months. That's not too bad. I think that's about when we clean our oven. Washing machine. I've never cleaned my washing machine.
Oh, you're supposed to clean that.
Once a year, they say.
How do you clean it?
I don't know.
Do you go in there with like, and you spray it and wipe it out?
I have no idea.
Oh no, I don't even know how to do that.
And I'm not small enough to get in there. My wife is gonna have to do it. Dishwasher once a year. We do that more than once a year.
Really? Well,
it's really simple. You just put like a what's it called? Like a cleaning solution in there, and then run it without dishes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Microwave once every 8 months. We're on point with that one. Toaster. Every 8 months, you're supposed to clean your toaster. I don't think I've ever cleaned our toaster.
Oh, I don't think I have either. I mean, as needed, if like something falls through the cracks, like you kind of scoop it out, but that's it.
Toilet. How often do you clean your bathroom?
Once a week, I clean the toilets.
Check this out. Every 6 months.
You're kidding.
Sink every 3 months. Shower every 2 months.
Wait. Why is the toilet the least often to be cleaned when it's the grossest?
I don't know.
That's disturbing. I clean all the bathrooms once a week. Like the toilet, the sink, the shower, everything.
Ours are done every other week.
Wow. 6 months
Yeah.
for a toilet? Oh no.
I'm telling you this right now. When I was a bachelor, that's one thing that I made sure that I cleaned. My bathroom was clean.
How often?
I do about every other week.
Okay.
Just because, you never know, when the girl come over, I could have a messy bedroom.
Right.
But bathroom?
Oh, that'll turn a girl away.
They'll judge you. I know that much.
Yep.
So I put my efforts into the things that mattered. I had a very messy bedroom. I still do. Like my side of the bedroom, still pretty messy. But bathroom, made sure that was clean.
That's good, because for a girl, like that's a big turn off. Ugh.
Guys, there you go. You're welcome. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, advice column. And I'm sure you have someone in your life that does this.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
All right, it is advice column time. If you guys have an issue, we would love to solve it. Hit us up, puff at puffandsteph.com, or on the Puff and Steph Facebook page. Send us a message. Or just seek out Steph and ask her, because that's what some people have been doing. You have one ready to go. We'll do next week. Here we go. Dear Puff and Steph, my name is Brandon, and I've been following you guys for years. Thank you, Brandon.
Aw, thank you.
I feel comfortable using my own name in this situation because my mom doesn't know who you guys are. Oh, well, you didn't have to put that part in.
Oh, okay.
He was like nice and then like not.
Thanks, Brandon.
Anyway, this is about her. Members of my family are thinking about having an intervention for her because she is constantly posting divisive things on social media. Normally, I wouldn't care because it's her page and she can post what she wants, right? Not necessarily. She comments on friends and family's posts with her craziness too. She just won't stop. I lost count the amount of times I've received texts and messages from friends asking me why my mom is so nuts. It's even the topic of a family group text that she isn't a part of.
Oh no, she's excluded.
Part of me feels bad that we're talking about her behind her back, but I think it's an issue that needs to be addressed. I've already made up my mind that she needs to know about this problem. I just don't know how to do it. You guys have given some pretty good advice, in my opinion. Thank you again, Brandon. So now I need some help. Any would be appreciated. This is a super awkward situation. Thank you. He didn't go into detail about what she posts.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it political?
It has to be, right?
That's what I'm assuming.
I mean, right now, with the way the world is, maybe he left it out on purpose. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But when I was reading this initially, I almost messaged him back and asked him, what is she posting? But I didn't. I kind of assumed, like you did, that it's political.
Right.
And that could be annoying, especially if I post something like, really excited for the weekend, and Brandon's mom jumps in and says, how can you be so excited when Trump is a monster? Or how can you be so excited knowing that Biden's going to take over? Or whatever her political views may be.
Right.
Yeah, that could be frustrating and annoying, and I get that. I think he's right to understand that on her own page she can post whatever she wants. It's her business. But it does come into an issue when she's posting it on other people's pages, especially when maybe it's not even about what she's like referring to.
Right, and we all have those Facebook friends. Like, you're not exaggerating. You post something completely irrelevant to politics and somehow they make it political.
Right.
Like, that's a problem.
Right. It's like, oh man, I can't wait for the next Buffalo Bills game. And they're like, I can. The next Buffalo Bills game is one day closer to socialism and dictatorship from the next. Like, what?
Right.
What? Now, like, you can have your beliefs and that's fine. Just maybe, and even if I post something about it, maybe give your opinion, but it has nothing to do with that.
Right. Right. People do take it to an extreme level.
Okay. So now that we agree that this could be an issue, how does Brandon and his family address it? And I think the way to do it, and this is going to be shocking, especially now where we have a million different ways of communicating, talk to your mom face to face. Don't send her a message. Don't send her a text. Don't call her on the phone. Go over to her house. Sit down with her. Not everyone. I think an intervention is a bad idea because then you just feel attacked, I think. Maybe just say, hey, Mom, there's something I want to talk to you about. Can I come over? And I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't live with her. He might even live with her. But goes over to her house, sits her down and says, hey, there's something going on. I need to be honest with you. You have an issue, and I think that we need to talk about it. And then you tell her all the things you told us. Like, you can do whatever you want. Post whatever you want on your page. That's your business. But stop hijacking other people's posts with your opinions, especially when they don't have anything to do with that.
I've seen people do this to you before, actually, on your page.
Yeah, no, that has happened. That has happened, 100%.
For me, I know exactly how I'd go about it if this was like my own mom, so that she doesn't feel, like you said, definitely do it yourself so she doesn't feel attacked. But even furthermore, I would almost make it seem casual, like, not that I've been planning to talk to you about this, but you could just bring it up like, oh, talk about social media. You know, it's been crazy lately on Facebook. And maybe then she might even say something about her comments, or you could just say, yeah, I've seen your comments. Like, you know, I've just realized it's not even worth it to argue with people, you know? Like, try to just kind of ease into it and make it seem like a casual conversation.
You're more subtle.
Subtle,
and
exactly.
And that's two different ways. Like, you're very non-confrontational where I don't really care. So I say, Mom, you have a problem. Let's talk about it. Where you don't want to be confrontational. So you go, oh, yeah, nice weather we're having. So about social media.
Exactly. Ease into it. And then I would just, rather than saying like, you need to stop, I would just say like, you know, I don't even think it's worth it, you know, for those kind of comments and arguments. Kind of just vaguely, and just give like your kind of thought on it. rather than like, Mom, you need to stop doing this.
Right.
Which she does need to stop.
So, Brandon, I hope that helped. That's two very similar but different ways to approach it. We both agree, do not do the intervention route. Do not do the route where everybody in the family sits down and says, listen, we love you, but you're crazy pants on social media and you need to cut it out.
You need help.
Yeah, no, don't do that because she's going to feel attacked. Instead, do it one-on-one, face-to-face. You can bring it up subtly like Steph says, or literally say, Mom, I have to talk to you about something that's important. And either way, is it going to be an easy conversation? I don't think so, because anytime you're telling someone that you care about that they're doing something wrong, or they've done something wrong, or they've embarrassed you, or they're embarrassing themselves, like any type of that stuff is always a hard conversation, no matter how you bring it up, whether it's subtly or right up to their face.
Right, it's never easy.
But hopefully that helps you. Talk to your mom. Do not do the intervention route. It's not like she has some sort of like drinking or drug problem and she needs to go to rehab.
Right.
She just has an issue with posting on social media. Do not turn it into some group attack.
Right. That's a tough one, though. It is. Those conversations are hard.
And I'm sure a lot of people have had to have them with their loved ones over this very tumultuous time. Tumultuous was
I love that word.
is word of the day calendar.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, 100%.
Love it.
Got it in. Yes. Yes, got it in.
Nailed
All right.
it.
Coming up in just a couple minutes. Steph's not going to be happy about this, but it's something we're all dealing with.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hate it or love it, mostly hate it, COVID has changed the way we live our lives. And unfortunately, it's going to change the way we Christmas. It just is what it is. I know you're sad, Steph. But if anyone's going to make best of the situation, it's going to be you.
Oh, definitely.
There's always the
I plan
Christmas
on
movies. Yeah. Case in point. Next week, New York City's annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade will be a little bit different this year because of the pandemic.
I didn't even think about that parade.
Do you ever watch it?
I do, yeah. We always have it on, kind of in the background.
Sure. There'll be no in-person audience this year.
Makes sense.
The streets surrounding the area will be closed off to prevent spectators and gathering. Imagine like living though, or there around the buildings. You could still watch from.
Right,
maybe,
that would be cool.
Maybe for years you've been watching from your like crappy little one bedroom in New York City, and all of a sudden now you're like, oh my God, it's like it's a little parade just for me.
Right.
The giant balloons will be pulled by utility vehicles instead of handlers. The balloons will only travel one block. One block.
Wow.
Because they only need to go in front of the cameras.
Oh, I was going to say, why? What does it have to do with COVID?
Because they're not parading for millions of spectators in New York City. They're parading for a handful of cameras.
So they're going to show up and be like, do. All right, we're done.
And done.
Go home.
It'll be the shortest parade they've ever done.
Wow.
The TV show will feature pre-taped Broadway performances from Hamilton, Mean Girls, Jagged Little Pill, and Ain't Too Proud. The Life and Times of the Temptations. The Rockettes and Santa Claus will be a part of the TV show this year.
Good.
But it's same thing. They're only traveling one block. It's like they walk to their mark, they do their thing, and they go away.
Wow. So Santa's going to come all the way down for that and just to go a block.
Does this bother you?
No, I think it's the right thing. I mean, obviously, if they tried to do it like they normally do, there'd be so much pushback. Like, that just wouldn't be right with the times that we're in. But it makes me happy that they're still finding a way to do it, because for me, that's what this is all kind of about at this point, is like finding ways to make things like that still happen safely. Sure. So I like that, because wasn't it Macy's in New York that just like, they were like, no Santa?
Yeah.
They canceled Santa? You can't cancel Santa. So that bothers me a lot, because I think there's ways around it. So I'm glad that they're doing that for the parade. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I'm all for it. I think that it's the right thing to do as well, because you don't want to completely get rid of it.
Right.
But you want to make sure that the people who may have this a part of their routine, part of their holidays, still do it. And you know, Harrisburg is doing its own thing. They're doing the reverse holiday parade.
That's right.
Next weekend.
Very cool idea.
Yeah, so it's around City Island, which is very nice. So they're everyone's kind of trying their best to be present and try to make the best of this very awkward situation, hoping that next year things will be a lot better.
I really, really, really hope so.
Yeah. Never know, but we all can hope for the best. Time to stump Steph. 14% of Americans said they do this every single night. 14% do this every single night.
So not a lot.
Correct.
Is it a hygiene thing?
Nope. It's an end of the day thing.
Journaling.
No.
Come on, that's a valid answer. People like to write down, today was a 6 out of 10. Like,
do you rate your days? Is that something you do?
no.
Today was a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't be surprised if in your planner, because you got planners, you actually write, like, you rate the day.
I write comments about it, just so I can remember.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on. You seemed embarrassed about that. We'll move on.
No, I do. It's okay, though, because I like to be able to look back on it. Is it something they're doing in their house?
Yeah.
In which room?
Bedroom.
They do it by themselves?
They could have their significant other with them, but
Praying.
nope. How do you end your day?
Oh, taking a bath.
Nope. It's nothing to do with hygiene or anything like that. How do you end your day?
Oh, they sit on their phone.
No.
Is it something in the bedtime routine, like
Yeah.
getting ready for bed?
It's not getting ready for bed, but it is a bedtime routine.
Something they're doing in bed?
Yes.
Ooh. Is it something that they're watching?
You know what? I'll give it to you. 14% of Americans fall asleep with the TV on.
Only 14%?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in that percent every night.
There you go.
I thought more people than that.
I'm trying to think. I don't have TV on. I might have a phone, like playing something or watching something. I don't know.
I just can't. The darkness creeps me out. The TV's a nice little light, so it's not like completely dark.
You're scared of the
light.
dark, is what you're saying.
Well, if it's like pitch black,
The darkness in your own bedroom scares you.
it doesn't scare me per se. I just
Did you just say it creeps me out? Isn't that another way to
If
say
it's-
scared?
well, if it's completely dark and silent, that creeps me out, because then every little noise, I'm like, thief, robber, murderer. What?
You watch too many movies.
I know. I need to stop.
Like thief, robber, murderer.
You don't think about that stuff? Well, no, because you're like a big, strong man and you're not scared, probably.
Do you think all women think that a bump in the night is a thief, robber, murderer, and not a stick hitting a window from a tree?
I don't know. I think if you're hearing noises, I don't think I think a lot of people probably feel that way. I hope, or maybe I'm crazy. I'm always worried.
Never have a gun next to your bed. You'd be shooting out your windows.
And it'll just be like my neighbor. Oh, sorry.
Why was your neighbor in your room anyway?
No, but you said shooting out your window, like if I heard a noise outside.
Hitting a neighbor?
Yeah.
I just close my eyes and shoot at the noise. Surveys show almost 30% of Americans can't go to bed without checking this. 30% of Americans can't go to bed without checking this.
Is it something on their phone?
No.
Checking something on the TV?
No.
The news?
No.
Without checking their blood pressure.
30% of Americans check their blood pressure before bed. No.
Just gotta make sure I'm staying healthy.
No, it's not that. It has nothing to do with health.
Nothing to do with health. Checking. Oh, to make sure their alarm is set 6 times.
I mean, that's not a terrible answer, checking their alarm clock, but that's not right. It might be more than 30%.
Probably.
Think about things around your house.
Oh, to make sure the dogs are inside.
Nope.
Oh, to make sure the doors are locked.
Another good answer, but no.
Make sure the stove's off.
No.
Checking. Is it safety
No.
concerns? So what's the purpose behind checking it?
Comfort.
Is it something in their bedroom?
It could be. Or
Checking to make sure the candles are out.
no. It could be in their bedroom, or it could just be the house in general.
Comfort. Do you do this?
Nope.
Do you think I do?
You know what? I lie. I've done this before. I don't do it every night, but I have done this before. I've checked this before to make sure it's where I wanted it to be.
Oh, the temperature.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Thermostat. Checking the thermostat. Okay. Before we go, a little house cleaning. Tomorrow is the last show before you go on your trip. What?
I think the phrase is housekeeping.
What did I say? Cleaning? I meant yeah, whatever. Housekeeping.
We're just gonna be dusting over here
Yes,
if you need
tomorrow's
us.
last show, but last dusting show before Steph leaves.
I'm sorry, it was just funny.
No, it is
but
funny.
yes.
So I know you can't get out of here quick enough. I get it.
I'm
I get it.
excited.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Not that I'm not gonna miss being
Oh no,
here.
no, that's fine. All right. So we will see you guys then for the Big Friday show. Steph's Bon Voyage, house cleaning. Normal stuff.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.